There are several famous companies that are based in the Seattle area. Starbucks, Amazon, and Microsoft are known throughout the world. What makes Seattle a good place to base or start a business? In this part, you'll read about Seattle from a business perspective. The Seattle area is home to some of the world's most famous companies. Microsoft, Starbucks, and Amazon are just three. So what makes Seattle such a good place to do business? There are a number of reasons. Seattle is located on the west coast of the United States, on Puget Sound, which is connected to the Pacific Ocean. It has one of the largest ports in the country and is the closest U.S. port to Asia. It also has good connections to Alaska and Canada, as well as the rest of the U.S. Seattle has a busy and growing international airport, with direct flights to cities in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, as well as major U.S. cities. In fact, it takes about the same time to travel to Europe as to Asia from Seattle. Seattle is on the west side of Washington State, with good connections to the major agricultural areas in the eastern part of the state. Because of its location, Seattle has a long history of international trade. In fact, 40% of jobs in Seattle are related to international trade. It is truly a global trade hub. Seattle has a highly skilled and educated workforce. There are over 175,000 people working in the tech industry in the Seattle area, and it has the biggest groups of aerospace workers in the United States. The University of Washington, which has its main campus in Seattle, is one of the top research universities in the world. It's also an active promoter of startups to develop new products and technologies. This has led to the Seattle area being one of the main recipients of investment from venture capitalists outside of California. Seattle is home to leading research centers in healthcare and biotechnology. This all makes Seattle a center for innovation and entrepreneurship, especially in the fields of technology, healthcare, and aerospace. Seattle is an attractive place to live. It's surrounded by water and mountains. There are many opportunities for outdoor recreation, hiking, skiing, boating. The climate is mild throughout the year. Although it rains more than in other places, this gives Seattle its nickname of the Emerald City. There's a thriving cultural scene. Seattle is famous for its music, film festival, and performing arts. It's also home to major sports teams and is known around the world for its coffee, beer, and wine. This quality of life means that people and companies are attracted to Seattle. Major companies like Google and Facebook have opened offices in Seattle in recent years, and Seattle-based companies like Amazon are continuing to grow and attract professionals to the area.